listing in the hopes of getting an appointment to show the possibility of us having a buyer for their home, all right? So we're going to call an expired listing that's over 30 days, because sometimes an expired listing that's a day or two or three, they're really going to relist with their current agent. So we need to make sure there's been enough time that's between today and when the listing expired. So you can call expired listings as far back as you want. But one of the things you need to do when you look at an expired listing is make sure that it didn't get relisted with another agent. So when you pull it up as your expired listing, go and pull the address to see if it's active again. All right. So assuming that it's an expired listing that's not been relisted, you're going to contact that person and say, this is Gary Silverman with Berkshire Hathaway, and we have investments buyers that are looking in your neighborhood for homes similar to yours. And I noticed you had your home listed for 4 months and it is now expired. Are you planning on relisting the home in the future? Not that I'm calling to relist the home, but if you still want to sell the home, I'd like to meet you and get the authorization to show it to my buyer who may be interested in it. And we have a serious buyer. So I'm not calling for a listing appointment. I'm just calling to see if your home would be available to my investors to purchase. All right. Right, turn left. No, actually we decided to stay and remodel the kitchen, or we were planning on listing it again in January. Okay. If you're not planning on listing, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. And if something should change, please take my name and number down. It's Gary Silverman, and here's my number. Okay, if you're planning on listing again in January, would you consider allowing me to see the home to show to my buyer? And if we can come together on terms and price, and you wanted to stay in the home, we can still close on your home, and you can remain until January or February, or however long it takes for you to find a replacement home, and I can assist you with that. Is that something you would be agreeable to? Yes or no? Well, no, because we still want to wait till January. Okay, that's fine. Would I still be able to come by and take a look at the home and take just a few pictures and discuss your mindset in terms of what you would be, your pricing strategy would be, and then I can present it to my investors, and when January comes around, then we can revisit it and I can advise them it's available in January. All right, for sale by owners, same thing. Mr. Smith, I saw your home online for sale by owner. This is Gary Silverman with Berkshire Hathaway. Now I'm a little different from what everybody else is doing. I'm not calling to try to convince you to list your home with me. And I know that most for sale by owners would work with realtors in paying a commission if they brought a buyer. I have a buyer. I have a cash buyer that can close quickly, true cash, and what I'd like to do is meet you at the home. I'll show you the form that we need for authorization for us to show your property as being unlisted. There will be a timeline on the document, 1 day, 2 days, 5 days, no more than that. And it's specific to my buyer, and my buyer's name will be on the documents. Is that something you'd be interested in and would be able to get together? Yes or no? Well, no, I don't want to pay a realtor. I think I can sell it myself. Well, yes, that sounds good. Okay, fine. You do understand that you would be paying half of the normal commission that you would if you had the home listed, okay? And then you make the appointment and you go in there, you present the documents to them, you look at the house, you talk to them about their pricing structure, you see if the house in fact is something that we feel would be a good investment that doesn't need too much work, that would be rental ready. And if they say, well, how quickly can we close? And you say we can close in 5 days, 10 days rather, 5 days due diligence. Well, we can't get out that soon, that's fine. When would you be available? When did you decide that it would be best for you to move? Well, you know, this is all so sudden and we need another place to live. That's fine. We can do one of two things. We can extend the close for 90 days and I can assist you in finding another home unless you've selected one. Or we can close in 10 days and you can write a lease to remain in your own home for however long you want, and you can even do after an initial period, maybe month to month. That way you're not rushed. Does that sound appealing to you? Yes or no? End the story.
Done?
Done. Wrap. Cut.
All less than 5 minutes.
Well, that's unusual for me.
I
Yeah, so go ahead and forward that to me.